So, Shiv, the general discussion today, we're going to be focusing sort of around the removal of manual inefficiencies and utilization of technology and process automation of that. So I suppose that the question we can start with a little bit broader, what are the current challenges that you're hearing and seeing from asset managers currently?
I mean, that's a really good question, and that's really pertinent, at the moment. Asset managers are continuing to grapple with number of challenges, namely sort of inaccurate data, manual processes, and that could be through legacy M&A activity or cost squeezes or fee pressures and just, like I said, inaccurate data. There's so much pressure that these companies are facing, and the challenges that they're facing within, having operational inefficiencies. And thankfully, technology is moving as quickly. And companies can, look to technology to eradicate some of those inefficiencies within their op model, and to reduce risk, and to reduce sort of manual processes within the business. And we all know it's highly competitive out there, and so companies want to use technology to utilize technology to maintain some of those inefficiencies or completely eradicate them. It's a demanding industry.
Yeah. No, we're certainly hearing the same thing, and those challenges, when you're looking at them there, it can be broken down into sort of micro individual components that have occurred through natural organic growth or M&A activity.
Yeah.
Or you can sort of look at that as an overall change in the operating model effectively. So I guess the question there for you is, how do Axis approach those sort of challenges and engage with the managers, with regards to transforming that process?
Yeah. I mean, again, as a wider group within the alpha space, we would be brought on via an engagement with a big asset manager within the industry. And for example, they would ask us to give us or help them with a vendor selection from an OMS vendor selection process. So, we would go in, we would see what are the processes are, what inefficiencies there are, what manual processes there are. And we would do our own due diligence on the vendors, OMS vendors that are out there. So we would have their requirements, we would go out and do our due diligence on those OMS vendors, and we would create a new operating model for them, by gathering their requirements. And with our OMS vendor selection, sort of, we would go through the requirements and provide them with a key set of recommendations, which would hopefully, set them on the path to a better operating model and reducing inefficiencies and manual processes. We would use our breadth and depth of vendors out there to create the best model for them and to create the best solution for them.